Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a tale of loyalty, betrayal, and a vengeful spirit seeking justice. In the quiet shadows of the Baskerville estate lived the faithful hound, Vikir, whose unwavering devotion was met with a gruesome fate at the hands of slander. Get ready for a story that will send shivers down your spine. Vikar had a big showdown with Madam, and even though he got hurt, he won using his magical friends to stop a dangerous threat. People watching were both fascinated and careful because Vikar seemed powerful and a bit scary. After the fight, everyone gathered around Vikar, worried about him. But Vikar stayed calm and told his group not to worry. He was okay. Because of the battle, Vikar became even more respected as a warrior. The village was so happy about the victory that they turned a regular day into a big party. The mood changed for a bit when Vikar's pet, Bakira, who had lost a leg before, showed up. Vikar told everyone that Madam was defeated and showed off his new skills with the seventh fang. After the party, Vikar thought about going back to Baskerville. He didn't know someone was listening to his plans to leave. Vikar said goodbye to the forest tribe and got a special bow and a meaningful chain from Ayin. There was a surprising moment between Vikar and Ayin, setting up a possible sequel and starting a trend on social media. Now, everyone in the village was excited for Vikar to come back. He began the next part of his journey, leaving behind a story of bravery and a developing love story. The whole story had a mix of action, emotions, and humor, making it an interesting tale of being a hero and connecting in a magical world. Vikir van Baskerville, the daredevil wizard, is Spider-Manning up a cliff, eyes locked on the ominous red All Castle. It's been ages since he graced this mystical turf, and you can practically feel the nostalgia in the air, like a potion brewing with memories. Down below, the Mogs are doing their thing, mining rubies like they're searching for the Philosopher's Stone. The hustle is real, and it seems like the Baskervilles and the Mogs are in cahoots, brewing up magical collaborations that would make Dumbledore proud. The question lingered in Vikir's mind. Was she still here? Worn out from the anticipation of their impending meeting, Vikir tumbled to the ground, realizing that he might spend the rest of the day here as the sun dipped low on the horizon. Despite his weariness, he couldn't help but inquire about the whereabouts of the inn. As his eyes scanned the surroundings, Vikir's attention was suddenly captivated by the sight of a magnificent golden statue. Vikir's mind buzzes with questions about the castle's origin. Suddenly it hits him. The Morgs and Baskervilles had to greenlight this monumental structure. It's like wizarding VIP approval for a castle fit for magical royalty. Did Hugo, too, give his consent? In the midst of Vikir's contemplation, a sharp voice broke the silence. A guard sternly questioned his actions, warning him not to touch the hero's statue. The threat of unforgiveness hung in the air if Vikir entertained any thoughts of extracting gold from the monument. The guard instructed him to admire it from a distance, emphasizing the sanctity of the tribute. Intrigued by the hero commemorated in the statue, Vikir couldn't resist asking incredulous questions. The guard, surprised by Vikir's apparent unfamiliarity, questioned why a foreigner like him was unaware of the hero's exploits. The guard proudly recounted the hero's ability to vanquish countless barbarians with a mere sword, praising his courage and mindset in facing perilous situations. The guard drops the bombshell, and suddenly the situation is doing somersaults. Turns out, our hero, in a move worthy of a blockbuster movie, heroically saved the Morg family's precious but delicate daughter. It's like flipping the script from action-packed adventure to heartwarming magical drama. Vikir van Baskerville, grappling with his emotions, learned of the hero's holy sacrifice that bought precious time for the combined forces to escape a colossal monster. The intensity of the tale left Vikir trembling, realizing that the Morg family had crafted a gold statue in gratitude for this act of valor. Vikir couldn't help but assume that the hero was none other than himself. As he grappled with this revelation, he fervently wished not to be told the story, for he had only lived in this place 2 years ago, unaware of his heroic deeds. Meanwhile, in the Manners bar, the triplet sisters shared their own memories. One sister vividly recalled the moment her heart skipped at the sight of Sir Vikir, while another admitted to assuming he was a cute boy. The third sister agreed, adding that the attractive guards recognized his value from the start. The heads of the fortress had their own version of the Sir Vikir story, highlighting his charisma. One of the sisters expressed the difficulty in getting close to him, hindered by the interference of the three Baskerville family members. Despite the challenges, the initial encounters were frequent, even if they were interrupted by the meddling Baskerville trio. The sisters marveled at the change in dynamics, acknowledging the loss of exhaustion the moment they laid eyes on Sir Vikir. They agreed that only half of his true beauty was captured in the gold statue. Observing from the shadows, Vikir noticed the significant changes from his memories of the past. The realization dawned upon him that everything had evolved since his last presence in the area. If you're captivated by Vikir's evolving saga and eager for more twists in his journey, hit that like button and subscribe to stay tuned. Don't miss out on the thrilling chapters ahead. Your support fuels the epic adventure, and we can't wait to share what happens next. Vikir van Baskerville, the brooding hero, is deep in thought, wondering if he's getting enough credit for his magical feats. He's all like, "I'm out here slaying dragons and casting spells, but do I get the recognition? Nah, it's all Adolf Morg and the gang. Where's my spotlight, people?" But wait, there's more. Vikir, the master eavesdropper, catches wind of some juicy gossip from the triplet sisters. They're chattering away like magical songbirds, dropping unexpected bombs of information. It's like Vikir stumbled upon the secret spell book of the century. 2 years prior, Hugo Le Baskerville's anger flared after Vikir's disappearance. The Baskerville family received substantial compensation from the Morg family, yet Hugo's ire persisted. Vikir assumed Hugo's resentment stemmed from the loss of a valuable bloodhound, coupled with the belief that the monetary compensation fell short. Sipping a mug of beer, Vikir mused on the idea that he and the late bloodhound would have made a wonderful couple. An assertion met with disagreement among the triplet sisters. The debate among them was interrupted by Vikir settling the bartender's bill, assuming he could no longer eavesdrop. Suddenly, one of the sisters noticed Vikir and called him out, labeling him a suspicious-looking guy. The sudden change in their behavior puzzled Vikir, wondering if the sister was intoxicated again. As the confrontation escalated, the sister's feminine instincts prompted her to see Vikir as suspicious and demand his presence. In response, Vikir tapped his foot on the ground, conjuring a magical branch that emerged magically. The spectacle left everyone in awe. Taking advantage of the situation, Vikir leaped, and the triplet sisters held him hostage. A guard demanded to know his identity, urging them to remove his hood. Disguised as Vikir van Baskerville, he pondered the escalating annoyance, but decided it didn't matter since he intended to reveal his return to the Baskerville family. Vikir, the heartthrob extraordinaire, casually ditches his cape, and suddenly, it's like the entire magical realm has entered a teenage romance novel. The triplet sisters are all wide-eyed, hearts aflutter, probably wondering if they accidentally wandered into a fairy tale. But a guard's got the keen eye of a potion master. He spots Vikir's mysterious vibes, red eyes, black hair, the whole enchanted package. In a panic, he's like, "Yo, keep it on the down low, folks. Our dude here is incognito as Sir Vikir." The triplet squad, morning coffee in hand, convening at the hanging bridge like the mystical power trio they are. They're all like, "Did you see where Vikir crashed last night? Dude's got taste." Speculations are flying like owls in the night. Maybe he's chilling in the Fortress VIP room, sipping on magical potions and summoning room service spells. But hold up. One sister drops the wisdom bomb. Nah, he's probably too cool for that. We're talking sleeping bags under the stars cool. And then there's a collective nod of approval. Totally acceptable, fam. No VIP room needed. Their conversation revolved around the belief that Sir Vikir was still alive, with one sister asserting it because he came to see her first, while another accused that he came to see her. Recalling Vikir's request from the previous day, they proudly mentioned that they sent valuable news through an owl. Vikir, with a confident tone, clarified that he had asked them to contact Baskerville Village. The triplets expressed their excitement, considering it great news. Vikir, however, couldn't help but wonder if the triplets were genuinely annoying. Curious about Vikir's plans, the triplets inquired if he needed an escort, to which he replied that it was unnecessary, assuming they must be busy. The triplets then amusingly revealed that they had no work and spent most of their time sleeping. Vikir, contemplating when he would head back, decided that his first task would be to report to the Morgue family that the people they deployed were lazy. "Yo, Vikir," the fearless heartthrob, turns around like, "Hold the potions. Where's Camus Morgue at? Is she lost in the enchanted forest or something?" Dude's got a heart of gold, worried about his mystical sidekick. Cut to the hanging bridge. The squad is on it like ducks on a pond. The triplets and Vikir are chatting it up like a bunch of wizards at a magical coffee shop. They're all, "So, Vikir, spill the enchanting deets about your visit." And Vikir's like, "Oh, you know, just another day dodging fire-breathing dragons and having tea with the Morgue family." Oh, snap. In the dark corners of their crush vibes for Vikir, the trio of sisters spill the magical tea. They're all like, "Hold up. Vikir's cool and all, but let's talk about Camus Morgue, the ninja wizard of the century." Turns out, she's been MIA from Uncle Adolph's Hall of Light, ghosting everyone for some next-level training in the Hall of Darkness. I guess she's on a mission to discover spells even Harry Potter wouldn't dare mess with. Move over, Hogwarts. Camus is rewriting the magic playbook. This unexpected revelation sparks anxiety in Vikir, especially as he recalls Camus Morgue's strained relationship with the head of the Hall of Darkness, Snake, before his regression. He wonders if this is another consequence of the alterations he made to the future. As Vikir ascends onto his horse, he issues a directive to the triplets. Convey to Camus Morgue that he wishes to see her when she finds time and implore her to leave the Hall of Darkness. The sisters, bewildered by his seemingly casual request, question whether that is all he has to say, considering he was in a relationship with her and is meeting her after 2 years. News of the return of the hero of the Red All Mountain spreads rapidly throughout the empire, carried by the owl dispatched for the purpose. In the Baskerville family, the younger sibling paints, while the Morgue patriarch reads the newspaper. The younger sibling gestures towards one of the senior siblings, and in the jail cell, Hugo reads a letter with apparent comfort. An owl arrives to break the news, causing a family member to rush in anxiously. The Morgue patriarch, thinking he's the master of the teen drama, flips out like he just lost a game of Fortnite. He's all, "What's the deal, squad? Confirm this craziness." Meanwhile, Vikir Van Baskerville struts in like he's the hottest thing since memes. He's basically the hero who just rolled back into the drama, looking cooler than a polar bear in sunglasses. The chapter concluded with Vikir Van Baskerville reflecting on his contributions and uncovered information about Hugo Le Baskerville's anger and compensation from the Morgue family. Playful banter with the triplet sisters turned serious when they labeled Vikir as suspicious, leading to a magical spectacle. The next morning, Vikir discussed his plans with the triplet sisters, revealing his intention to report laziness among deployed forces to the Morgue family and expressing concern about Camus Morgue's withdrawal into the Hall of Darkness. News of Vikir's return spread, eliciting varied reactions in the Morgue and Baskerville families. The Morgue patriarch reacted angrily, demanding confirmation, while in the Baskerville family, a sense of comfort prevailed. Meanwhile, Vikir stood confidently, embodying the hero returned to his roots. If you like the video, please leave us a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Peace.